Welcome back. You've joined the HOG Auckland Chapter as we're departing the Z Silverdale Service Centre. We've gathered here to head off to our 2023 AGM for the chapter, and this year we're meeting up at the Salty Dog Inn in Snells Beach, which is reasonably close. It's about the way that we're travelling, it's about a 60-kilometre journey here from Z Silverdale. We're not going to go straight up the main highway, although we will join it later on. We're going to just cut around through Waitoki, Wainui, and then around through Orewa, over the hill to Waiwera, and up to Puhoi, at which point we then rejoin State Highway 1 and just travel straight up the main road north, cutting over to Snells Beach when we reach Warkworth. So a fairly easy, straightforward ride today. We didn't lose anybody along the way. Great stuff. We had about, I think it was close on 30 bikes. I think I heard somewhere around 26 to 28, with 2 to 4 other bikes just joining us independently at the Salty Dog Inn in Snells Beach. So it was great to see everybody. We all got together. There was pretty good turnout for the AGM, where we thanked the former committee for their efforts through the year, welcomed the new committee, and then sat down and had a really nice meal before riding home. Somehow or other the weather stayed fine throughout. We didn't get rained on, even though it seemed to be always in the distance, but never quite caught us. So good day out all around in my book. Now as we're turning on a Waitoki road here, we're passing by tail end Charlie, Shane, Lupo, who was one of the ridingest guys in the club. Never loses a chance to get on the bike and ride around. Another corner mark we're passing there as we turn on to Wainui Road. This is going to head us up towards Orewa. Now most often when we're heading north, we'll either come around this way or through State Highway 16. We usually try and sidestep the toll roads if we don't need to. When we're leading a ride, on the way back, every man for himself. If you want to go the toll road, then by all means do so. But generally when we're leading a ride through with a number of bikes, we don't want to assume that everyone's comfortable with paying the toll. So we will skip around it either by going this way, which is through Orewa and Waiwera, rejoin the motorway past the tunnels down at Puhoi, or alternately we would head up State Highway 16 past Kaukopakapa and rejoin the main road north, either at Wellsford, or cut across through West Coast Road and Woodcocks Road through to Warkworth and head north that way. There's always ways to get around if you want to be inventive. Now we've just passed by the very small township of Waiwera, on the other side of the hills from Orewa, which is a much bigger town. Waiwera used to be the home of a fantastic hot pools complex, a thermal resort, and the beach down there at Waiwera is still much along the lines of hot water beach. If you get there when the tide is right and dig in the right places, you will find warm water coming through from underneath the sand. Unfortunately, the thermal resort was some kind of mismanagement, dodgy dealings, and went broke a few years ago, and it's a great loss to the city of Auckland. But never mind, things move on, don't they? Anyway, enough about failed business ventures. We're rejoining the ride here. We're now coming into Warkworth, and we're on State Highway 1 here. Ironically, this road is called Auckland Road, this little stretch of road, and then it comes up to Brown Road, just as we're passing nearby or close by to the main shopping area of Warkworth, which is to the right, past the houses over there. And from here we're going to turn up Matakana Road and then cut across to Sandspit Road, and from here it's a straight run through to Snells Beach. Also Algae's Bay is a little bit further up, but we're going to be calling it a day when we get to Snells Beach and pull under the Salty Dog Inn. Now this is quite a nice little ride. I think it's largely a dead end up here. You can't kind of loop round and have a much bigger ride of it. Eventually you're going to have to come back down the same road, but that's okay. The countryside around here is good. The road's in reasonably good shape. We can see that the floods and rains did cause some damage up here, as they have all over the North Island. And there is road cones in abundance, marking off various areas of the roadway where it started to slip away, or where there's a little bit of trouble has happened on the surface of the road to make you want to be a little bit cautious. Anyway, the road turns into Maharangi East Road, and this signals that we are going to be very soon getting close to Snells Beach itself, which is a populated area. It is a bit of a holiday resort area. The beach itself, well, it's not the best beach in my view. Very, very tidal. When the tide's out, it's out. You've got to walk for a very long way to get to the water. But we're not here for swimming today. We're here to come along and join or be part of the AGM at the Salty Dog Inn. And we've arrived. So at this stage, I'm just going to let this video play out as we park the bikes on some pretty soft and spongy gravel. It wasn't packed quite as tightly as I was hoping it would be, but nevertheless. Anyway, on that note, we'll wish you safe riding out there. Take care. Have fun. See you next week.